Hello, I'm Christine Rigda, and I'm the Records Management Librarian for the University of Toledo. And in this video, I'm going to take you on a tour of the Records Management website. I had a previous video where I talked a lot about the website, but this one we're actually going to get in and you're going to see all the resources that are available to you. So let's start. Okay. This is the Records Management main website. It's found under the Candidate Center. And if you have trouble finding it, always use this little search tool up here and just type in Records Management, and it'll be the first link that, first result that you see. So this is just a page just telling what we are, what we do. And I also want to give a nod to Sarah Mauk, who is the curator, university archivist for the Candidate Center for Special Collections. And she handles things that are going to be transferred to archives. So you can find her contact information here. So I have some links to general schedule on that, but what were all the resources that you're going to use, they're all located on this Records Management SharePoint site. So you'll click on that. And the first time that you log into it, you're going to actually have to log in with your username and password. It's going to be your Rockets email. For me, it's crigda@rockets.utoledo.edu, and then my password. And once you do that, it should remember it and retain it the next time you go in. But this keeps all of our information on here secure so that only we have access to it. So this is our main page, and just want to show you around a little bit. I go into a little bit about what is a record type of thing, and have some links to some informational videos. But what you're really going to probably want to look at first is this general retention schedule, and I put that here first because it's probably the most important document you'll find. So if I click on that, this is what we use to create, well, actually to know when we dispose of records. So this document was created based off the IUC Records Retention Manual, and also based on documents created by Bowling Green, Wright State University, and the University of Cincinnati. And if you want to take a look and go read it, go into a little bit about how it's broken up and in what categories records are divided into 6 record series. We have accounting and financial records, administrative records, education and student records, legal records, personnel, and publication. And publication records include social media. So I give a little bit about how to read the manual, but I want to show you first of all what it looks like. So here's accounting and financial records. So it'll start with a record series, which is really the type of record. Accounting, financial records general, you have accounts payable type records, accounts receivable records, and then it goes into a description of what's included in those records. So that can include vouchers, invoices, annuity records, bad debt actions, balance sheets, etc. And when you look at the IUC manual, if you've looked at that, you'll see my schedule here goes into much greater detail. So you should be able to find what you're looking for pretty fast. And since this is such a large document, it's about 40 pages or so, I usually use a Control F to type in a word to find what I need to find, and that helps a lot. But after the description, we have our minimum retention period. For this one, it's 4 years. Sometimes you'll see things ACT plus 4 years. ACT means active. So if it's still active, you keep it plus an additional 4 years. And then the next column over will be disposition. Do we destroy it? Do we transfer it to archives? This one has a note to contact archives for review. And then in the last column, the IUC reference number, which is really important because we do follow the guidelines from the IUC Council. So we want to make sure that everything that we do refers to one of their rules, and they do. What I like to do is you can actually download this document and keep it on your computer and look at it that way. Just be aware though that the most current document will be up here, and this one's dated from March. I have some more revisions to make. I periodically make revisions, so just be aware of that, that anything you keep on your computer might have a few changes on it. Just check this to make sure that it's current. So this is the general retention schedule, and you're going to be using that to look at your documents and find out when to dispose of them. I also have some frequently asked questions here if you want to take a look at those. What's nice about SharePoint is that there's a place on every page for comments. So if you see something, if you have a question about something, if you want to add something to this page, you can do this just by typing it in. I also include some procedures, step by step. This takes into account that maybe you haven't had a retention schedule. So it goes into creating a records inventory, and I give a little sample about what that could look like. And when you need to create a retention schedule. So if you find something, if you have something that is not on a general retention schedule, or it differs in some way, you have a different retention period for some other reason, maybe it follows a different guideline, different regulation, then you'll need to create an actual departmental retention schedule. And this area talks about how to do that. And then I talk a little bit about disposing of records. Okay, under the forms area, this is where you can actually download blank certificates of disposal, because every time you dispose of records, you will need to fill that out and send it to me. And it'll also have a record schedule template. And here also is the general schedule if you want to download it from here. Under this retention schedules area, this was everything that we had on file, and plus anything new that's coming up. I grouped things up by department and office, and uploaded retention schedules that we have on file. So, you know, for example, you know, if we want to look into colleges and academic departments, we see arts and letters here. Okay, so if you have something, you might want to take a look here if you have never done a retention schedule, if you've never delved into records management at all. First look here and see if you have a retention schedule, or contact me and we'll look at it together to see if you have one and what you need to do. But this area is for retention schedules, and here's a sample from psychology. And they only have 2 things on there. So I'm going to be, you know, I'm just uploading things there that are, you know, current and older retention schedules, just to have them on file. Under certificates of disposal, it's grouped the same way. I'm uploading anything that has anybody that's disposed of records. This one, they didn't have a certificate, any certificates of disposal. Let's see. No certificate on file. And let's see. Yeah, no, none on file. It's very suspicious when people don't have any certificates on file. It makes me wonder, have they never disposed of records, which is probably not true. So just make sure that you're filling out certificates of disposal and sending them to me, and we can get them uploaded here. And it's just important because then we have it on file as a record in case we're ever asked whether a document is available or not. Archival transfers are for those things that are going to go to the archives. They have historical value, and we don't want to completely, we want to keep them pretty much forever. So we're just keeping those certificates here. Under this Contact Us and Upload area, in this area, you can actually upload a retention schedule, certificate of disposal, records that go to archives. You can actually do that from here. You just fill out your name and your department information, and you have at the bottom a place to add attachments. So you can do that. And then once you do that, I get an email notification, and then I can go right to the file. I have a little page here for resources. I'm just adding to that. If you want to put another link here, please let me know in this comment section. And as for calendar and that, not really using that yet, but that's pretty much the website in a nutshell. It may look a little bit different for you because I have edit access to it, but everything that you need, the general retention schedule, the forms to download, certificates of disposal, retention schedule, templates, all those things are available here, along with procedures and some videos. So please visit the website and send me your comments. We're constantly trying to improve it and add to it. It's a work in progress, and I hope that it's useful for you. If you have other ideas on how to even make it more useful, please contact me at recordsmanagement@utoledo.edu. Thank you for viewing this video.